The coffee tasted faintly of the fish tacos that were HP's specialty. Felix's eyes followed a pair of women being seated by the front railing. Mother and daughter? 20, 30 years apart, dressed alike, same body language, same legs. Anything else we need to do? Like? Oh, like persuade whoever's on your trail what a bad idea that could turn out to be. These aren't the kind of people you step up and talk to. I wasn't planning on a conversation. You wouldn't be. But there's no need. I've gone invisible. They can't see me. It's over. Invisible, huh? That's why we're sitting back here by the dumpster, and you came in with a hat sitting halfway down your nose. He sipped his own coffee, made a face. Doesn't smell near as bad as it tastes. That is one cool hat, though. The older of the women smiled at Felix. Highland Park, Upper East Side, Scottsdale kind of woman. Money, class, privilege. Yet here she was smiling over at this middle-aged hard-ass with worn-out tats and bad hair. Something about Felix did that to people. The younger woman glanced over to see what her companion was looking at. Then she smiled, too. All the same to you, invisible or not, I'll keep an eye out, watch for flares. Some ways, Felix never left the desert, any more than he left L.A. He hadn't put the weight down. He carried them around inside. Key's where it always is. Far as I know, no one's there. Someone is, you'll need to have a conversation. Johnny, my man. The server had come to ask if there was anything else he could do for them. Tan, blonde kid that was probably 25, looked 18, and would keep looking it till he slammed into the hard edge of 40, 45. We could use a couple of beers, when you get time. No one's in a hurry here. Felix watched Johnny's back as he walked off, then checked his two women again. And you have no idea who this deadly duo was? Or why they showed up? None. They wouldn't be carrying ID. Doubtful. Not that I stayed around to check. You're sure it was a kill? How they came in? Had to be. All the ways you can kill a man, that has to be the dumbest. Too many unknowns. Outcomes in the wind. You're hanging out there. So why bring it in close? And why take Elsa? Which they did before putting you down. What sense does that make? Johnny brought the beers. He wiped the table with a damp rag, then picked up both coffee mugs with his left hand and set the bottles down with his right. Nothing recent to tip this, Felix said. Driver shook his head. Something from the past, then? It usually is. Felix took a small sip of beer and rolled it around in his mouth before swallowing. Excellent bloom. He looked off to the tree where a bird was giving it everything it had, as though Judgment Day or final exams were in an hour. You think birds gargle? Then, without looking back, in the bathroom cabinet under the sink. Pull all the shit out. There's a board you can pry up. Just in case it turns out you need it. Thanks, Felix. Nada. Ride light, my friend. Felix called it his warren. Unlike most souls who aren't nailed down, once he moved on from a place, he didn't let it go. He kept it. His you-never-know principle, that also being his rejoinder to pretty much whatever life threw at him or anything asked of him. Why he did things, the actions of others, what he thought the chances were of the sun coming up tomorrow. There were Felix apartments, nondescript houses, and duck holes scattered all around Phoenix. This particular cell of the Warren was the southeast unit of a quadruplex, cut from what had been a respectable single-family house back when what was now the central city had been cozy suburbs. Lattice work along one side of the drive held fragments